Hi everybody. So I made a couple Mandela effect videos. The first one was just explaining how it could just easily be a collective false memory, and I made a demonstration of that. So if any of you are interested in that, then I'll include a link in the description. And this is my simplest form of showing how it could be a parallel universe theory. So if any of you are having a hard time wrapping your heads around the parallel universe theory, then this is a very simple demonstration on how it could be pretty easily that as well. So I'll get right into it. So this placemat here represents time. Okay, so a lot of people are thinking that time could all exist at once. So the past, the present, and the future could all exist at once. So they think it could just be on a flat field. Okay, so the past could be back here, future could be up here, and the present could be along here somewhere. So that could be time. So it's all happening at once, and we just have a hard time getting to and from. So we're just stuck here in the present. This Panasonic battery, AAA battery, that represents our universe. Okay. Now this one is completely identical, except with a few different changes. So it's got this fancy gold case to it, and it's also a Panasonic battery. But this is the universe that has, genies and Berensteins, because we have Berensteins apparently. And this is just a little stand for my camera, the Back to the Future thing. Now over here we have a light. So an LED light is pretty bright. It's hard to connect one-handedly. And a button cell battery. And that's going to represent God, okay? So God has a little smile face, and he kind of looks like Frosty the Snowman. Okay, so we have another one over here which represents CERN, so the Large Hadron Collider, okay? And that's basically us playing God, is what people are suspecting. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to set this camera down, and we'll get both of those into view. Okay, I'm going to turn the light off. I'm going to grab God here. Okay, now God is responsible for our timeline, okay, for our universe. And this is our timeline back and behind us. This is the timeline of a parallel universe, okay? Now, if I bring CERN into the picture, the Large Hadron Collider, and this is what happens. And let's see. Yeah, zoom in a little bit. There we go. Now, I'm just going to move the camera a bit more. There we go. That's a good view right there. Now we got this is our parallel universe's timeline. This is our timeline, okay? Now that intersection right there could be responsible for the Mandela effect. Or the Mandela effect. I just said Mandela. Watch, it'll be spelled differently now. So it seems to be limited to a certain timeline. So somewhere around anywhere from the 50s to the 80s, it seems to be bringing up a lot of stuff from the 80s. And so that's where that diamond spot is, right in here, right? So that's why we're remembering things that aren't what we are used to. Okay? So that's just the Mandela effect in a nutshell. Now or I like to call it like kind of sloppy time travel. It might not be intentional, but it could be 100% possible because I'm doing it with little LEDs here. So it could be just on a much larger scale. If there is such a thing as a parallel universe, then that could be what's happening. Now, my idea of time travel is, let me move this camera. So this is our shadow here, so that's our history. That's all behind us, right? Now, if we wanted to travel into the past, then this would have to happen. Where everything we remember, our past history, hasn't reached us yet. So, I hope that helps, and let me know what you think. Please subscribe if that makes any sense to you at all, and take care. Enjoy more Mandela Effect videos.